What's going on, everyone? It's Wrench. This episode of Sinful Delights, lasagna. Put a little bit of olive oil in that pan. Now we're going to throw onions, 2 different types of bell peppers, right on in there. Let that sizzle up. Sweat them down. Get a little toss on there. Ground sirloin goes in next. Kind of break it up a little. Then we're going to fold all those peppers and onions. Fold it on over because we got to make extra room because there's more meat going in here. Now, here comes the Wagyu. Get the Wagyu in there. We're going to break them patties up. Chuck it in. And this is a magical time right now because this is where all that meat gets to kind of brown up and just come together with those peppers and onions. And everybody's, like Emeril Lagasse said, everyone's getting happy. The meal's getting happy. And you always got to make sure you got a beer with you because when you've been drinking beer and you're cooking, you're happy. There's the Italian sausage. I like to use a sweet Italian sausage in there. Break that sweet Italian up. Now we got salt and pepper coming in. Always got to have a little S&P. And keep stirring. You want to brown that meat up nice. Here comes the garlic. Tons of garlic. That container, we're using almost half of that container of garlic in there. Stir it up. Here comes magic. That's tomato paste, imported. Bunch it. Just ooze it on in there. Now we're going to stir that up right after a sip of beer. And when we stir it up right now, getting a little toasty in there. Kind of just brings it out. It's looking good. Now, wine. That's Boardwalk wine out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Couple of guzzlets in there just to deglaze the bottom. Stir it up. Got some homemade pizza coming out of the oven. That's sausage and pepperoni. Fucking hot. Don't touch hot pizza with your hand. Oh, goddamn, that's sexy. You hear that? That is crispy. Crispy crust on a pizza. Go back, stir a little more. Got them San Marzano tomatoes in the can. Hand crush those. I start with a little bit of them because, you never know how much meat, how much tomato you're going to need. I think I need a little more. Bada bing. Goes in. We're going to stir that up. After that's stirred up, going to lower that. Now here comes, we got some basil, some Italian seasoning. We got the oregano. Get you a double take on that. Now we're dropping a little parsley in. Stir it up. A lot of magic going on right now. Now, coming in, sugar. You can use white sugar, brown sugar. Doesn't matter. And we got beef stock going in. A whole can of beef stock. It's right at the edge. Now we're going to cook that down. After 6 hours of cooking, slow simmer, that's what it comes up with. Now we're making the white sauce. That's equal parts flour and butter. You melt that butter up, get the flour in there. You're going to stir. That's making your roux. Now we're going to add a little milk. I only like to add a little bit at a time, You don't want that lumpy. A little Parmesan cheese I like to add in there. Almost gives you an Alfredo. Now a little salt, a little pepper. I'm always spicing as I go along. Bada bing, look at that. Thickened up. Now we're making magic here. Lasagna. Those are oven ready to bake noodles. Open them up. Can't do no good when they're closed. So you're going to start ladling that meat sauce right at the bottom there. Bada bing. Now throw the noodles on there. Throw them on! Oh, yeah. Now more meat sauce. Here comes where that white sauce coming in. Grab the fucking white sauce, wrench. Yeah. Now they ladle that white sauce all over there. More noodles. And if they don't fit, you got to break them up. More meat sauce. It's almost like watching a runway model at a lingerie show right now. Put the noodles on. Oh, yep, more meat sauce. Here comes the goodies. Oh, the goodies are coming soon. Oh, yeah, just a little more. Couple more noodles. Where's the mozzarella? Put the meat sauce down. A little more. Get it all spread out there. Tons of meat in this lasagna. We're not making no sissy bitch lasagna. This is a real man's lasagna.
Mozzarella madness.
Now the mozz. Look at all that. That's the fresh. I like using two types of mozz. The fresh underneath and, break it up. Now we're coming in with the pre-shredded. Pretty much a whole bag of that on top. Tons of cheese. You can never have too much cheese.
Lasagna fatality. Wrench wins.
And that motherfucker's gonna slap. We're out.